afternoon. My name is Edward Kelleher, principal of Quinebaug Middle College High School, and would like to welcome you to the commencement ceremonies for the QMC class of 2026. Today we have the privilege to celebrate the accomplishments of this outstanding graduating class. Just a few reminders before we start. Please stay behind the roped areas throughout the ceremony. When your graduate is on stage and receiving their diplomas, a photographer will be taking pictures, which will be available to families free of charge. Bathroom facilities are available in the school. When entering the school, please turn to the right. Thank you. So as we begin, I would like to take a moment to recognize the parents, guardians, family, and friends of this year's class. It was you that worked alongside your graduate through late nights studying for math tests, struggling to finish that paper, reviewing their artwork, or helping them through a presentation. You were there throughout their education for plays, athletic events, concerts, and so much more. As much as we are here to celebrate our graduates, we are also here to celebrate all of you. Through your support, this graduating class will be earning their high school diploma and also have completed over 900 college credits. So at this time, I ask that our graduates all rise, turn, and give your loved ones a round of applause for the support they have given you and for helping you on this journey and where you are now. Thank you. I'd also like to recognize the faculty and staff of QMC. Through 4 years of class, town meetings, service learning, clubs and committees, and numerous events, you have guided this graduating class to who they are today. So at this time, I would like to thank all faculty and staff of QMC. Please stand and be recognized. And to our graduates, I speak for the entire faculty and staff of QMC when we say that we love you. We are proud of you, and it is pride and a measure of sadness that we see you go. In a short period of time, you will become alumni of Quinebaug Middle College, and with membership in that special community, we will always be here to support you. And now we ask you to please stand if you are able and remove your caps. Graduates, you keep your caps on. For the Pledge of Allegiance to be read by Yidvir Sidhu, who will be joining the United States Marine Corps after graduation.
Hello? All right.
Just read it.
All right. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now please join me in welcoming our first speaker, Jasmine Gonzalez.
Good evening, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, class of 2026. On behalf of the senior class, I would like to welcome and thank everyone for joining us on this special evening. Your support and encouragement have helped us make this moment possible, and we are beyond grateful to celebrate it with you. Tonight is more than just a ceremony. It is a celebration of years of hard work, growth, perseverance, and the memories that have shaped us along the way. When I started writing this speech, I kept thinking to myself, what does one say when you're standing at the end of one chapter and the beginning of another? The truth is, I don't believe that graduation is all about reaching the finish line. I believe that it's about proving to ourselves that we can keep going even when life gets hard. I learned in high school that life will not wait for you to be ready. It will not wait for the perfect moment in time to challenge you. Over the last 4 years, all of us have faced struggles that nobody could fully see or understand. Some of us dealt with stress, academic problems, self-doubts, grief, and responsibilities that felt way too heavy for our age. There were probably moments where getting up out of bed felt like an accomplishment, and moments where giving up seemed easier than pushing forward. But we didn't give up. We kept pushing forward, we kept trying, we kept showing up for ourselves, and somehow, step by step, assignment by assignment, setback by setback, we made it here. That's what makes tonight so special. Everything that it took to get us here. Every late night, every obstacle, every moment we thought we couldn't, here we are. As we leave high school behind, there's a lot we don't know. We don't know exactly where life will take us. We don't know what challenges we'll face next. We don't know how many times we'll have to start over. But I think that's okay, because this class has already proven we can keep pushing forward. We can survive uncertainty. We have all already proven that we are stronger than what we realize. And the future isn't asking us to be perfect. It's asking us to be willing. Willing to take risks, willing to be brave, willing to learn, willing to keep moving forward even when the path isn't clear. Before I finish, I want to thank my mom, dad, Lou, and everyone who showed up for me today, as well as everyone who came to support QMC graduates. I also want to recognize two special people who have shaped me into the person I am today. Grandpa and my brother Avery, although you were not here to celebrate this moment with me, your life, strength, lessons, and love had kept me moving forward. I carry them with me today as I walk the stage, just as many of us carry people in our hearts who helped us become who we are. Class of 2026, when life gets difficult, and it will, remember this moment. Remember everything it took to get here. Remember that you have already overcome things that once felt impossible. And remember that your story isn't defined by the hardships you face. It's defined by the courage you show when you keep going. Congratulations, class of 2026. We made it. Thank you.
I now ask Melissa Jacobs and Stephanie Shabanowitz to come forward for the presentation of awards.
Congratulations, class of 2026. Our first award is the John Wooden Pyramid of Success Award. Success is peace of mind, which is a direct result of self-satisfaction in knowing you did your best to become the best you are capable of becoming. John Wooden. This very prestigious award is given to the student who understands and uses the attributes that make up Coach Wooden's Pyramid of Success, which include qualities detailed in your program, such as industriousness, cooperation, enthusiasm, initiative, poise, resourcefulness, patience, reliability, and sincerity. This year's recipient of the John Wooden Pyramid of Success Award is August Holdridge. Our next award is the Gino Larico Teachers Award. This award is named in honor of QMC's founding father and first principal, Gino Larico. This award is given to the student who has made the longest journey and has persevered. This student has thrived despite having to negotiate around, over, or through great obstacles in their pathways to happiness and success. This year's recipient of the Gino Larico Teachers Award is Caleb Cowett.
The next award is the William Glasser Quality Citizenship Award, and this award is given to a student who understands and uses William Glasser's 7 connecting habits to help others and also improve our learning community. Glasser's 7 connecting habits include caring, listening, supporting, contributing, encouraging, trusting, and befriending. This year we have 2 recipients of this honor. The first recipient is Alexander Bishop. And the second recipient of the William Glasser Citizenship Award is Camden Chaplin. The Seth Kreisberg Transforming Power or Power With Award. This award is given each year to a student and a teacher. These individuals understand and live the transformational power with approach within the QMC learning community. And this year, for students, we again have 2 recipients of this honor. The first recipient of the Power With Award is Tobias Clark. And our second student recipient is Camden Chaplin. So our senior class selects the Staff Member Power With Award. If you all remember, you voted on a nice form with me. This class selects the staff member who they feel helps empower them to become the best they can be without relying on external motivators to get them to perform. And this year's staff winner is Robin and Sarah. The next award is the John Russo Mission Possible Award. This award is given each year to students who set a mission for themselves and acts upon it to achieve outstanding success within the school community. And this year, we also have 2 recipients of this honor. The first recipient is Haley Ross. And our second recipient of the Mission Possible Award is Tobias Clark.
Our next award is the Gary Miller Environmental Science Award. This award is presented to the student who has passion for the study of sciences and the discovery of solutions to contemporary environmental issues. This year's recipient of the Gary Miller Environmental Science Award is Isabella Barnett. Our next award is the John Reed Leadership Award. This is awarded to a student and staff member who lead the community with kindness and exemplifies the constancy for purpose, for continual improvement of the community while putting others ahead of oneself. The QMC staff nominates both a student and staff member to receive this award. This year's student award for the John Reed Leadership Award is awarded to August Holdridge. This year's Staff Member Leadership Award is presented to Eben Brockett.
We love you, man! Don't let go. Fast as I used to be.
Next award is the Nan Hurst Inspiration, Kindness, and Respect Award. This is presented to the student who best exemplifies and embraces the core values and beliefs of Quinebaug Middle College: inspiration, kindness, and respect. And this year, the award is given to Anna Polano.
Anna!
So now we are recognizing our salutatorian and valedictorian of the class of 2026. The salutatorian has the second highest GPA of QMC's graduating class and earns the distinction of class salutatorian. This year's graduating class salutatorian is Natasha Miller.
Excuse me. Valedictorian recognizes the highest GPA of QMC's graduating class, earning the distinction of class valedictorian. The valedictorian for the class of 2026 is Madison Knudsen.
Please welcome our next speaker, Connor Dominic.
When I was 4 years old, my mother in preschool was concerned about my behavioral and lack of speaking. Eventually, I was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome. While the staff, also called my team, have recommended me to be placed in a strict special education programs, including inclusion classes, my mother did her research and disagreed. While little was known about Asperger's, she decided that the only thing to do was to treat me exactly the same as everyone else, including my education. My mother never hid my diagnosis from me. She made sure I knew what Asperger's was and how it affected my life. Whenever I had a temper tantrum, she would sit next to me and say, "You done?" Asperger's isn't an illness, a disease, or a handicap. She says some people have it, some don't, just like some people have brown hair and some don't. In first grade, with my speech still inaudible, the teacher created a game for the students called "What is Connor Saying?" Yeah. My mom found out and spoke with the principal. You all know how that happened. The game was never played again. That day, my mother had told me that she was my advocate. But one day, I would have to be my own advocate, and I have to stand up for myself. In fifth grade, I organized a fundraiser for Asperger's research and held the first ever Wear Blue on 4/2 day at Harris Scott Elementary School, an event that I'm still proud still happens till this day. When I came to Quinebaug Middle College in December of 21 for my shadow day, I didn't know what to expect. I'm sure many of you remember your own shadow day. The school wasn't large, but it was larger than life. Calling a teacher by their first name, that's weird. Some teachers stood out for their larger-than-life personalities. Eugene, Taylor, Lady Jean, Lori, so much more. And who among us doesn't remember David and his bow ties? Each of the adults we made had an impactful impression on all of us. By the end of the day, I decided this is it. This is where I'm going. Granted, the whole concept of not going to my town's high school started because of my sister. I love her, but she has a big personality. She's very sociable. She even made friends at Disney World while waiting to meet Tinkerbell at 4. I was afraid if I was around my sister, my friends wouldn't be my friends for long. But QMC did more than just give me a place to not have my sister around. Remember Nini? Nini was this super awesome lady who encouraged me and others to push out of our shadow. In fact, when she heard that I was raising money for autism, she encouraged me to hold a fundraiser in my freshman year for autism. She didn't even know I had Asperger's. Surprising. Then there was other personalities, the students from upper class, like Riley and Michaela, who were like big sisters, giving me advice on what classes to take and not take. Grace, Bennett showing me the ropes, Meadow and Zoe being super smart and wanting me to be better at my schooling. And of course, Sophia, a person I had a class with every year since freshman year. Schools gave the freshmen the opportunity to be friends with seniors. This was a giant melting pot of personalities. It's not exactly a normal school. What is the virtue of being normal? I'm not normal. I'm a guy who loves Taylor Swift, Sabrina Carpenter, Olivia Rodrigo, such people have, strong opinions about me, but I don't care. 4 years ago, I would have hid this from everyone. Yet today, I stand in front of you, wearing my cap decorated by, to represent my love for Taylor Swift. I have worked on yearbook, took part in leadership, grew knowledge in social justice. I discovered the importance of public service in civics with Lori, tested my DNA with M&A, and how to smile all the time. Learned how to make an app with Taylor, discover my love for photography with Jen, and found outlet for my frustration and sadness with Katie. But collectively, I found me. I rocked out of my shadow, I gained my own confidence, I stopped being afraid to be me and stand in front of a crowd, holding my head high. Thank you to our amazing teachers, the leaders, the not normal personalities, the events, the clubs, and all the little things that made 4 years at QMC an experience that we will all take with us, good or bad. This year, I entered the me era. I needed to create a new identity. So I decided to drop the last name of my biological father. Today, I stand here to introduce myself to all of you as a graduate of QMC, a future student of Winthrop University, which I guess my team was wrong, Go figure. I am Connor Michael Frank Dominic, my own advocate. I am ready for anything.
Now please welcome to the stage our salutatorian, Natasha Miller.
Good evening, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2026. My name is Natasha Miller, and I'm honored to stand before you as this year's salutatorian. I would like to thank the individuals who helped me throughout my time at Quinebaug Middle College. First, my parents, who have supported me throughout the highs and lows of my high school journey. Next, my nephews, Jonah and Archie, who had given me much-needed emotional breaks, allowing me to relax and focus on them. My friends, who have made my high school experience unforgettable, and my teachers who supported me and assisted me with rigorous coursework, and most importantly, God, who helped me have peace even when I could not control everything. Throughout our last 4 years, there have been many experiences that have shaped us into the people that we have become. Most of these moments were exciting and unforgettable, but there were some challenges. We started our high school journey 4 years ago, not sure what it would be like. I remember all the teachers who are no longer here, the bonding exercises we did, and the moments we shared together. Even though high school was stressful, I am grateful to have spent my time with each and every one of you. For me, and probably everyone who is graduating in the class of 2026, this has been my favorite year. This year, the senior class held many events, with my favorite one being the trip to the trampoline park. The senior events would not have happened if not for the students who organized them, so thank you. In addition, this year, we finished this chapter in our lives and moved on to something bigger. It marks the transition from childhood to adulthood. While many things in our school have changed, so have we. We are no longer 14-year-olds relying on our parents for everything. We are at the point where we decide our future. Whether we are entering the workforce or going off to college, just remember our future is in our hands. So make the best of it by having fun and doing the best you can at everything you try. You will fail, and that is okay. But just remember, shortcomings make us stronger, allowing us to move even further. Also keep in mind the lessons we learned outside the classroom. There is always support, whether it's from our parents, faculty, or counselors. You just have to remember to look. I wish everyone the best of luck in their future endeavors. Thank you to the class of 2026 and all who helped us.
And now I'd like to welcome Ariella Bissett, who will introduce this year's commencement speaker.
Family, friends, faculty, I want to thank everyone for being here today for the class of 26. 4 years ago, I was sitting where everyone is sitting right now, watching my brother walk across the stage, and now here I am. I know 6th grade through 8th grade was hard on all of us with COVID and being in quarantine. I believe that helped us be the people who we are now. It shaped us on being people we want to be. I want to thank Robin specifically because she has helped me with all of us. Finding out she was leaving this year made me cry. She not just helped me, but helped us get through so much. Other staff and faculty have always been there for us, for everything. Our friends and family have been with us for everything through problems in our personal lives. I want everyone to know that this senior class has been through so much from quarantine to now. I want to say thank you to our senior advisors for helping us stay on track with all of our work and checking in on us. My family and friends was supporting me when times were difficult for me. I want to say that every moment has been special to me here. Thank you for the help and support from college classes and from getting from home to school. Thank you for coming out and supporting us. It is our distinct honor to introduce today's commencement speaker, a leader whose life work has been in service of students just like you. Dr. Walters is a higher educational executive, organizational consult, and passionate advocate for equity and student success. She currently serves as Associate Dean of Student Development at CT State Community College, Quinebaug Valley, where she leads transformative initiatives in wellness, guided pathways, and equity-centered education. She's also the founder of TW Enterprise Group, a leadership development and organizational consult practice dedicated to advancing excellence in higher education. Dr. Walters holds a doctorate degree in higher education and organization change from Benedict University. She earned her Master's of Science and Managerial Technology and her Bachelor's of Science in Marketing, both from Johnson and Wales University. With more than 25 years of experience shaping institutions that put students first, she is a sought-after voice on emotional intelligence, equity leadership, and building systems designed around student potential. Today, she brings us that wisdom and dedication to you. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Walters.
Ariella, thank you very much for that beautiful speech that you delivered, but also kind remarks on my behalf of my educational profile and educational endeavor that I've been engaged in over the 25 years or so. Thank you, Principal Kellner. Good evening, graduates, family, faculty, administrators, and honored guests. As mentioned, I am Dr. Tananya Walters, the Associate Dean of Student Development at CT State Quinebaug Valley. I bring a message to the graduates, the power of what comes next. Today, we celebrate a remarkable achievement. Graduates, you have worked very hard, overcoming challenges and reached an important milestone. Congratulations, class of 2026. As someone who has spent my career helping students navigate college, careers, and life, I have learned an important truth. Success is not determined by the path you choose, but how you choose to walk it. Some of you will continue your education in college. Others will enter the workforce, join the military, pursue a trade, or start your own business. Whatever path you choose, know this: there is no single definition of success. What matters is your commitment to your growth. Today, I want to leave you with 3 simple lessons. First, never stop learning. Your diploma is not the end of your education. It is the beginning. Whether you learn in a college classroom or on a job site, through a mentor or through life experiences, remain curious. Ask questions, seek knowledge, and embrace change. In a world that is consistently evolving, your greatest advantage will not be what you know today, but what your willingness to keep learning tomorrow. Second, invest in your character. Your talents may open doors, but your integrity, kindness, and resilience will determine how far you go. Learn to listen. Learn to collaborate. Learn to treat people with respect, especially when you disagree. The strongest leaders are not those who know everything. They are those who continue learning from others. And third, build a life purpose. Chase your goals, but not measure success solely by titles, money, or recognition. True success is found in the lives you impact, the relationships you build, the differences you make in your community. Be someone who leaves people and places better than you find them. Graduates, there will be moments when life does not go according to your plan. You will face setbacks, as we heard from several speeches today, common theme, disappointments and obstacles. When those moments come, remember that failure is not the end of your story. It is often where growth begins. Believe in your ability to adapt, to preserve, and to rise. As you leave here today, I encourage you to move forward with courage, curiosity, and confidence. The future is not something that simply happens to you. It is something you create. Create it with purpose. Create it with passion. Create it with compassion. And create it with integrity. And whatever your journey leads, never stop becoming the best version of yourself. Class of 2026, the world needs your ideas, your talents, and your leadership. Congratulations, and may your future be filled with possibility and purpose. Thank you.
Dr. Walters and Mr. Petrulius, I hereby certify that all of the following candidates have met the requirements of the State of Connecticut Board of Education and the EastCon Regional Education Magnet Schools for the awarding of a diploma from Quinebaug Middle College High School.
It's a puzzle. You ready? Madison Knudsen. Natasha Miller. Ava Aubin. Morgana Avery Birdsall. Jordan Bishan. Isabella Barnett. Adriana Benson. Ariella Karen Bissett. Alexander Lynn Bishop. Scott Bonifine. Caleb Cowett. Camden Rudy Chaplin. Aiden Shalette. Snubbed. Tobias Clark.
Hey, what about my handshake?
Christopher Comtois. Eliana Milady Dubroska. Skanawati Debraska. Mason Dansero. Connor Michael Frank Dominic. Zoe Dubois. Julian Dunnick. Jason Thomas Fletcher. Ella Forgis. Madison Gallo. Jasmine Elise Gonzalez. Erin Gravel. Talisha Headley. August R. Holdridge. Zoe Kalicheski. Eli Kapsikevich. Azaria Lane. Alicia Monet Lanier. Haley Marshall. Gavin Lawrence Moore. Mario Morales. Allison M. Morardi. Bailey L. Nicolosi. Sophia Phillips. Madeline Jean Pittman. Anna Lynn Poleno. Haley Ross. Yudvir Sidhu. Cheyenne Skidmore. Jacob Talent. Paige Taylor Williams.